just wanted to jump on, and today was the first day of school, and I would like to say it went off without a hitch, but it did not. I mean, majority of it was good. All the classes she has 8 classes. They're only 30 minutes long. But we could not log on to 3 periods. First period, second period, and I think 6th period. The thing is, the school sent us updated Zoom codes, over the weekend, but they worked for majority of the classes except 3. And then her first period, I'm like, the code's not working, then code's not working. A lot of people are complaining on the Facebook school site. And then I told Kayla, hey, don't you have a friend who's in that class with you? So she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, text her, see if she has a code. And she had a different code. I guess people were saying that he emailed everybody like at 8:05 in the morning, but I got no email, and some other people didn't get any email. So I don't know if he didn't have time to email everybody. But so she gave us a code, and it was already like almost 8:30. So I was like, well, we can't get in. That class is done. And then second period was her pre-algebra class. Okay, okay, that's not working. So I was like so frustrated, I was just so frustrated because this is the first day of school, But we tried, we couldn't, and then, she would go to her Google Classroom. I say see if sometimes there's a link on her Google Classroom. So she would go, and there's a whole bunch of people that's kids that are supposed to be in her class. They're all complaining, I can't get on, and same, me too, I'm like, oh my God. And she's conversing with people. I'm like, look, you're talking to your classmates. She goes, it's easier when you text. And I'm like, well, see, you guys talk on the computer, so when you go to class, you guys will be like, hey, because she doesn't really talk to people in person because she has anxiety about that, but she's good at texting you. Anyway, so we're able to get into her other class in 6th grade, the same thing, but I emailed all the teachers to let them know, like, hey, I don't want them to count her as like absent, not there. I'm like, no, we tried, the code wasn't working for us. And so yeah, they're like, yeah, no problem, she's not going to be marked absent or whatever, because today's the first day, and you expect, a lot of kids are using Zoom and trying to get in, and so they expect, of course, some hiccups. So yeah, so I'm hoping tomorrow goes better. So right now, all she has to turn in basically for all our classes are like your syllabus. They're explaining what the classroom's about, what's expected of you. You sign it, your parents sign it, and everything is electronic. So that was done, but I was so frustrated. I was going crazy, and she's like, I'm like, Kayla, aren't you frustrated? She's like, no, I'm cool. I don't have to go to class. She was happy because she didn't go to class like for the first 2 periods. So I think she didn't go to class till like 9:30 was her first class. So she was like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, okay, but I'm going crazy, right? And then this afternoon we had her MRI. And okay, I'm starting to freaking out a little bit. Okay, freaking out. And Kayla, she's like, oh, I'm getting a little nervous, but I'm like telling her, don't worry, it's good. You're gonna be good, because I showed her like what to expect, like the machine with the MRI, how the machine looks, and she's fine. So she takes off all her clothes, she wears her gowns. God, our appointment was at 4:30, but we didn't get in until later. We left like 5:30, so we probably got in around 5 or so, because it's 15 minutes. She needs to sit in this thing, stay still, and it makes a lot of noise. So I was able to be in the room with her. They gave me earplugs because it is very loud, the machine. And they gave her something she puts in her ear too, where the person can talk to her, she can talk to them, and they played music. I know they asked her, what kind of music do you like? But she doesn't really listen to music, and I'm like, just play anything relaxing for her. And thank God, Kayla is not claustrophobic. Just looking at her in the machine was freaking me out. I couldn't even look at her. I'm like, oh my God, she's so brave. At one point I went to cry. I'm like, oh my God, she's so brave. Okay. Because I was like, oh my God, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So you lie on this bed, your head's flat, and then because she's having a brain MRI, they put like another mask over your face. Of course, there's like, you can see and there's air and all that jazz, but they put it over your head and then they put you in and you have to stay like that for 15 minutes on your back. And she did phenomenal. She was so good. I'm like so proud of her. I knew she wasn't claustrophobic just for the fact that she follows her dad. She likes to just cover herself head to toe in her blanket, and it's no big deal. She's like that all the time, like every day. Like, you know, if she's lying down, that's what she does. So I knew she wasn't claustrophobic like I am. So she did really good. I was impressed. Like, she wasn't freaking out. She was nothing. It was, oh my God, I'm so glad it went well. But next week, Monday, we do have an appointment with her neurologist. So that, so then we'll find out. I don't think there's a problem with her brain, but I'm looking for answers because we can't find answers. The medicine helps her, but she still gets dizzy and wobbly in the leg. So, I don't know why I'm doing that. But it's been a long day. It's been really, 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 really frustrating, you know? I feel like I need to relax. Like, I need a bubble bath. I need some candles. You know, dim the lights. No, but that's not gonna happen. But I was so starving. Kayla was so starving, so we came home. We, you know, wanted to eat out, but, you know, whatever. We just came home and made whatever was in the house, and I promised her a milkshake, so I had vanilla ice cream, put it in the blender with milk and chocolate Hershey syrup, blended that all up and gave her a milkshake. I said, you deserve a milkshake because you did amazing today. First day of school and an MRI. She's a champ. She's a tough chick. She's a champ. I mean, I know sometimes she doesn't believe, like, she's brave and she's strong. I tell her this all the time. You are brave. You're a strong woman. And she's just amazing. Took my breath away. She's amazing because I knew I couldn't do this. I've had an MRI before where I did flip out. Legit flip out. So, so she did good, and I just wanted to let you guys know everything is going good. We just got frustrated today. Kristen doesn't start school till September because she pretty much did schoolwork until July. So I said you get the whole August month off. But yeah, so Monday, next appointment is the neurologist, and we will find out if there's anything wrong with her brain. But until next time, aloha.